Anybody can tell a story, but we tell it better. The Voice, I know that if you are here watching, definitely you are looking forward to what this week's paper holds for you. And as you can see, I already have my copy and more copies hitting the shelves. Just all being prepared for you. So make sure that any filling station that you pass by, get inside or The Voice is kana any supermarket, high DC or house na yone at your nearest store. There is a hore jalo kubohelom by this video or it is a hore nyame I see hore make it a point that let's check out here the headline caught between two Bentens. Ribu ajalo ka Dr. Lebogang Mokotedi superintendent ka le Tshwarathebe Memorial Hospital. So there has been a bit of a conflict with the Benton here set as Pabalelo Babusi, a 30-year-old and Ali 44 years of age. So I think it's a story that you definitely want to look into. Let's check here Sarame for Vice President by Sharon Mathala. Her promotion to the Ministry of Finance, and Development Planning, came as a surprise to many. But apparently she could be a candidate, a possible or a potential candidate to fill in the shoes of the current VP, Res Lambert Tsogoane. I'm sure you'd gladly want to know more. Locals want a ban on Indian travelers. Jalo Retaka, Daniel Chida. Member of Parliament for Nkange, Dr. Neva Tshabang, Jalo criticize government gore abasa diraghatsa di tsholehetso tsa gagwe tsa gore o ta quarantine batho ba ile gore ba hitile jalo ka India are tsole jalo re bone gore re ba lopilene. Rabish's speculation on his health. Minister back at work after 2 months, health scare. Sharon Mathala also came through with a story. Those speculations, he's heard about them, but for now he's not really intending on talking much about them. What is most important is to talk about the fact that he's back and healthy at work. Let's check here. Vaccine headache. They're brought to you by the Kabelo Dipolo in Francistown. The rollout of the Sinovac vaccine Jalo in Greater Francistown has come to an end after covering only a fraction of over 65 age bracket. Apparently at the time of going to press, he was saying Jalo the DHMT coordinator Thursday the BRS aim to collect 43 billion in taxes. Kabelo Adamson bringing you Jalo stories in Sena. Levy on second-hand imported cars yet to be implemented. Acting BRS Commissioner General, BRS Commissioner General. We are still waiting for statutory instruments as government is still working on modalities of imposing the levy. So he says, catching up before we close up on the big interview, Sensei Moses Jones last week was appointed International Olympic Committee Ambassador representing karate, and approved by World Karate Federation for prevention of manipulation and competition. As you know it, Portia Mlilo brought about that story. Also, in sports, we caught up with Portia Mlilo as we looked at the final rush, last Olympics for Makwala and Monso after qualifying for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Botswana's most decorated athletes Makwala qualified for the Olympics for the third time over the weekend in the 400 meter heats in the Botswana Athletics Association Botswana championships. So it's a story that I'm sure you'll want to gladly read more about. Remember that news.thevoicebw.com. And of course, our Facebook page, The Voice Newspaper, Botswana. On our website, our e-paper. Now it's easy for you to buy your paper online. A payment gateway on PayPal and every now and then how land a story, a tip, or want to comment on any one of our stories, you can hit us up on this WhatsApp line right here. So until we meet next time, go and buy your copy. Bye for now.